Hey everybody, it has been a while. A lot has happened. I got sick. Susanna's had a couple doctor's appointments, and I'll let her talk more about that later. We're quitting Buslife. We're selling the bus. We're going back home to North Carolina where we have a home base. So stick with us in this video. We've got a lot to talk about.
So in the beginning of May, we came to Flagstaff because I had an appointment with an orthopedic. I had a cyst or something growing on my hand that I was concerned about. So we got that checked out, and they weren't able to schedule the surgery until about a month later. So instead of staying in one place for that long, we decided to go to a couple of the national parks in the area. We didn't film during that time because we really wanted to focus on enjoying the adventures and making memories together. While we were at the end of our national park tour, we ended up getting sick. So we had to quarantine and focus on getting better during that time so that I could have my surgery. Thankfully, we were all better by that time and I was able to get my surgery, and now I'm recovering from that.
With that surgery recovery, we couldn't just leave the area. We actually had to stick around so that way Susanna can get a follow-up appointment with the same orthopedic that worked on her hand, so that way they can check everything, make sure it's going well, remove the stitches, all of that, which takes us to tomorrow. We're actually leaving Flagstaff in this area finally and headed back to North Carolina. We got this bus back in February of 2022, and we worked really hard on it, getting it up to snuff, and we moved in full-time finally in August of 2022. And we've enjoyed it. This bus has taken us all the way from North Carolina to New England to California to the southern tip of Baja, Mexico, back here to Flagstaff, and now we're going back to North Carolina. We've put a lot of miles on this thing and really broken it in. It's been fantastic for us, but it is time for us to turn the next page to the next chapter. So you may be wondering what this next chapter of life is, and as we've been married and been enjoying each other, we're thinking about adding some kids into the mix, and we just want to kind of future-proof our plans by selling this rig and going ahead and building out a new rig from the ground up with kids in mind this time. We're talking about DOT approved seats with seat belts. We're talking about bunk bed system, and these are some things that we probably could do in the bus. However, we would have to rip apart a bunch of the stuff that we've already done, and we'd rather just sell the bus as it is and let somebody else enjoy that, and do another build from the ground up with all of this stuff in mind. And I personally enjoy building, so this will be a fun time for me.
And although we are quitting Buslife, the travel bug has not left us. There's so much more of the country that we haven't seen, and we already have plans of where we want to take our future build. This is just preparation for the future, and in case you're wondering, I am not pregnant yet.
With that being said, we don't actually have a lot of pressure to sell the bus. This is something we're doing in planning and preparation. But, so we do have the bus listed. If the bus does not sell, then we'll just go ahead and continue traveling in the bus. We already have our plans to drive back to North Carolina, visit friends over there, hang out. And then we have plans to go up, whether it be in this bus or the next rig, for fall foliage tour up in New England. We absolutely love the fall foliage up in New England, and we try to get back there every year to see it.
And when we do sell the bus, we are so excited to show you the progress of our new build and some of the things we are super excited about putting in there.
If you know of anybody that is interested in buying our bus, you can share the link to our listing with them. We'll leave that down in the description below if you want to check it out. Anyways, thanks for watching.